How to use the homeschool work links provided by LDS Academy. Before getting into the links, I want to remind you that teachers will also communicate other resources. For example, they may send home worksheets. They may send home history pages to finish coloring. They may send home notes to make your own flashcards with your kids. Check your child's backpacks for these types of things. They may also send home workbooks, but we'll talk about that at another time. In the emails, teachers may also add notes for you, such as suggestions or summaries of what they did in class. Do not let these resources overwhelm you. They are meant to be helpful, so you are not meant to do every single suggestion. I know it's easy to say, give me a checklist of what my child needs to do, and I'll do it. But if you recall, our t-shirts say, if a child can't learn the way we teach, maybe we should teach the way they learn. A simple example of this is giving a math assignment of adding triple-digit numbers. There are 100 problems to do, but your child clearly gets it in 10. If you were simply to check off boxes, you would have your child doing 90 more problems than necessary. How do you think your child feels about this? What do you think this teaches them about learning? And how do you think this will affect how they view math? We want your kids to develop a love for learning. So teaching your child the way that they learn, the way they understand things, or approaching a topic in different ways until they do understand it, until they do get it. That's what we do. That's what this school is about. This is why we give you all these homeschooling options with these links. If your kid doesn't learn from watching a video about something, then don't teach them with the videos, right? Choose something else. So now we're going to go look at what else you can choose. And my voice is going to change a little bit because I have to walk to my computer. So we have an email from my third grade teacher here. And so this is from last week, 9/1. And she has a little bit of notes here, but then she gives you science. And sometimes it'll say video in front of these links. Sometimes it'll say games, sometimes worksheets, whatever it is. Sometimes crafts, sometimes books, whatever it is. So we see these are YouTube, so we know that these are going to be videos. But all you do is click on it, it pulls it up, and you watch this video with your kids. That's it.
The Earth's axis of rotation, or the wobble effect.
Now, your kid doesn't learn from watching videos. That's okay. You also have this game option here. And this pulls up Brain Pop, which is a very popular website, and you can play this science game. So that's a fun way for your kid to interact and learn about the things that they're learning about in science, which we see is the Earth and the Sun. Now, of course, you can go to Pinterest and you can just write in activities about the Earth, activities about the Sun, and you can find dozens of ideas that way. And sometimes we provide them, most of the time that we do. There's a ton of free resources out there for you. Remember that the teacher might have also sent home a worksheet to go with this. In fact, I'm pretty sure she did. In fact, I believe that she even sent home a game that you cut up and you play with your kid. So these are what I mean by we have these varieties. And now we have history and also all about spelling. These two links are a little different. Because there are so many resources for these two links, what I did is I put it all in one place for you. So you click it and it will take you automatically to the parents page. And right here, sometimes we've had problems with the link. So my daughter's in 3rd grade, so I went on ahead and just posted them in the comments. And you are certainly welcome to post things that you find in the comments section too. But if you hit preview, then it will bring up this master page here of all sorts of resources. And you see they're by volume. So 1st grade is doing volume 1, then there's volume 2 for 2nd, 3rd, and then 4th and 5th are doing volume 4. And then a lot of this right here is some bonus work suggestions, some fun ideas that they can do. And actually at the very top is some things that go with all of them. So like these links right here. So you can click on these links and find things to do. Again, your child, if they have coloring pages, which is what my daughter's been having for these, it says like Queen Elizabeth and it has a time period or whatever on there. And so I can simply do a quick Pinterest search and say volume 1 chapter 4, and it will give me some ideas because this is like the #1 history curriculum being used among homeschoolers. So that's how history works, and all about spelling works exactly the same way. So going back to our email here. Now you see there are some special notes right here from the teacher. She's telling you the words, the spelling words that we have. She's even giving you little hints on what to say, because we know that there are multiple ways that you can spell mail. Boy mail, or mail that comes snail mail, or email version. So she gives you those hints, and there will be other things that she might include. She might include a spelling rule. She might tell you to make flashcards using these words. She might tell you that she notices that all the kids are having a hard time with this. Now you can go right here to All About Spelling, and again we do the same thing. We do the preview here, and we have a whole bunch of resources for you to choose from. Do not get overwhelmed by this. We have worksheet generators, we have online spelling games, spelling apps, more games that you can get, all sorts of stuff here. And then here's a bunch of Pinterest links. You see these are double columned, so there's a whole bunch here. And you can just click on them, and it will give you an idea of something that you can do to do a fun spelling activity with your child. And I apologize for my incredibly slow internet. But this is an example of something that you can do. You can get these stickers even at Dollar Tree for $1. I know you can get them on Amazon, so you can get them at Walmart, anywheres. And you write the different letters and have them do a scramble to spell their words. Something fun and creative like that, that is going to be unique for them and stand out to them. You can even let them choose. Pull up 3 and say, which of these 3 do you want to do with your spelling words today? And letting them be part of this education experience, how do you think that's going to make them feel about learning and about education? They're going to love that. That's going to be really great for them. So that's how the spelling works. So now we'll go back to our email. And so we'll have different, here's grammar, we have videos here, we have another Pinterest thing here. Here's bonus work. If you don't know about bonus work, ask your teacher or ask me. We can talk to you more about that. We'll also do a little lesson about how the handwriting works as well. Sometimes they'll just be links that we send you. Sometimes we get these extra resources because we've bought all this curriculum on the websites. So we'll give you access to that, and we'll talk about how to do that too. So that'll be really fun. So I hope that this kind of helps you understand kind of what you're supposed to do, what I would do as a homeschool parent. This is my 5th year of homeschooling, and this is how I would homeschool my kids. But your classroom doesn't need to look like mine. Yours can look however you need it to look, whatever works for your child. And I also wanted to tell you this. You have my permission, if you need it, to just do English and math until you get the hang of this. And then you can add science, and then you can add history. And like I said, you don't have to do everything that's suggested. You just pick what works for your kids. If they don't learn from watching videos, then don't watch videos. If they learn from doing games, then go do a game. It can be fun. Once you get the hang of this, and it will take some time, it's going to be so fun. You're going to connect with your kids. They're going to be excited about some of these things that they're learning. They're going to remember them better, because kids learn hands-on, and that's all these available options here. We have a ton of hands-on activities. We have a ton of videos, which is the kids in this century tend to like videos. We have a lot of books that we list for those who are really into reading, such as myself. So we have these resources for you to help you, to not overwhelm you. So we hope that this video helps sum up what it is that we provide for you and how to use it. But we have your teachers there who love your kids and want to see them be successful and want to see you be successful. So contact your teachers if you need any help or any further information. We love your kids. Thank you so much for letting them be part of our school. We are having a blast with them, and we know it's only going to get better. Bye.